Hey Divas, it's your girl Purse Diva. I am coming at you, finally doing the best, worst, and most dramatic handbag tag. I have been tagged, I think, by 3 people now to do this video, and I have just been so busy and I just haven't set myself down to do this, and I had to get myself organized. So I think I'm finally ready to do this tag, and I'm excited because it has some really great questions in it. And I do have some shocking answers for you, so I think you'll really enjoy it. So here we go. So I have to refer to the person who started the tag, which is Lydia Elise Millen, and I did not know who she was prior to this tag, I will be honest. She does have quite a few subscribers, so she is probably very well known here on the YouTube network, but I just did not know who she was, but now I am following her. Okay, so question number 1. How many handbags do you own? And I know some of you are going to be very surprised by this answer. Some of you maybe not so much, and I do want you to keep in mind that my name on YouTube, my channel name, is Purse Diva. That name is referenced to the fact that I own handbags, and a lot of them, and I have always loved handbags. Since I was a little girl, I've always loved handbags and purses and anything that has to do with handbags. Okay, so are you all ready for this? I know some of you, like I said, are going to be surprised, but I have 65 handbags. That doesn't include pochettes, wallets, SLGs of any kind. That's just purses and handbags. Oh, like I said, always loved handbags. So I have handbags from probably 15 years ago that I still keep in my collection. And I try to do a rotation. Some of you know that I started the Bag of the Month Club tag last year. I'm still trying to follow that tag, even though it's kind of fizzled out here on YouTube. But I don't easily part with my handbags, let's put it that way, because I know I really love a handbag when I buy it. So I'm not buying it just to be on trend. I'm probably not getting anything from the new LV Tahitian line. I do like the line to some degree, but it doesn't speak to my heart. So for me, I'm not going to purchase it unless I really love it. And that's how I shop. That's how I shop for just about everything, which is why I have a hard time getting rid of anything. I'm not a hoarder, but I just really love what I buy. And so it's very difficult for me to get rid of things. And if I do, it's many, many, many years later after a lot of use, or because it sits and I don't get to it in time. So with that being said, I know it's a lot of handbags, but again, they are not all luxury bags. I didn't start the luxury buying process until 3 years ago when I started here on YouTube. Almost 3 years. I don't think it's been quite 3 years. And so I have built a collection of luxury bags, and I promise, I've been promising this for a long time, but I'm still getting settled into my new home and trying to really get organized the way that I want it before I show it to you. But anyway, enough about that question. So the word is out on Purse Diva. She has a lot of handbags. Okay, so question number 2 is, how do you organize and store your handbags? Well, that's something that I do want to do a video for. But I will tell you, the majority of my bags are stored in my closet. I have a walk-in closet, and they're stored on my shelves. But I do still have a lot of handbags that are in bins, and those are bags that are not luxury handbags. Those are bags that can be folded and, you know, can be creased, and I'm not going to be too concerned about them. So I still use totes for some of my bags, but I'm in the process of installing some shelving in my master bedroom so that I can display some of my more expensive handbags, as well as I have some other design ideas. So that video will be coming soon, but in the meantime, they're mainly in totes and on shelves in my closet. So again, stay tuned because that video will be coming. Okay, so question number 3 is, What was your first handbag purchase? I think I was in junior high school and my mother purchased me an Esprit bag, and I don't remember if I purchased it from the actual Esprit store or where it came from, but that bag I absolutely loved, like was obsessed with that bag. I carried that bag well through high school, well into high school, and it was the quintessential late 80s, early 90s long strap purse, and it had the Esprit words. I remember going across the bag. And I would still carry if I had it, but I have no idea where that bag went. So that was my first bag, and it was like my first, trendy purchase. So question number 4 is, what is your newest handbag? And as many of you know, it is this gorgeous, gorgeous Henry Bendel bag that I just purchased about a month ago, and I'm absolutely head over heels in love with her. She is made of beautiful leather, and I want to say it's calfskin. This is a very structured bag, and it's a very soft leather, and it is very, very well made. And I did an unboxing on this about 2-3 weeks ago, and you can find that in my videos if you scroll down. And it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. And I just recently added this gorgeous little purse poof that I got from the beautiful Christy J. She gave this to me, I think, for my birthday last year. And it's also a charger, and it's hidden in there, but it's got 2 charging cords. This is to charge this, and then this is to charge your phone. So very cool. And so yeah, I have this gorgeous new Henry Bendel tote, and this is my newest purchase. So question number 5 is, what is your most expensive handbag? Okay, well, that should come as no surprise, ladies, and that is my gorgeous Chanel Mini. This is definitely the most expensive handbag that I own. It does pack a punch for such a little bitty bag, but it is absolutely gorgeous and worth every penny. This was my 40th birthday gift from my husband. We purchased this when we were in Paris this past fall during my birthday month of September, and this is so special to me because I was able to purchase it in Paris at the Rue Cambon Chanel store, and it was just a wonderful experience that I'll never forget, so it's worth every penny. Certainly cheaper buying it here than it would have been, buying it there than it would have been buying it here. So keep that in mind if you're interested in making a purchase of a Chanel, because it's definitely going to be worth the savings, and it'll be a fun trip. Okay, so question number 6 is, what was your most dramatic handbag buying experience? This may surprise some of you, but the most dramatic handbag buying experience has to do with my Pochette Métis. So the way this story goes is I fell in love with the Pochette Métis like so many other people did here on YouTube. Jerusha Couture, of course, was the pioneer of this bag. She got it and everybody fell in love with it, including me. And I have the original. So this is the very first one made out of the, I think, 3 different revised styles, maybe 4. So this is a little bit stiffer canvas, and it has the extra tassel in the back, and it has the extra pocket inside, and this is what I wanted. Now, the way the story goes is about 2 years ago, I went to Hawaii for vacation with my family. We stayed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, which is absolutely phenomenal. And we stayed there, and I don't know if some of you might know this, but there's actually a Louis Vuitton store there. He decided that he wanted to surprise me. So literally when we checked in, we went to our rooms, we ate dinner, and my husband took me straight to the Louis Vuitton store, and it is phenomenal. That store is absolutely phenomenal. So we went to the store, and he knew that I wanted this bag, and we go to the store, and I asked for the bag, and of course they had it, but they didn't have the original with the tassel and the extra pocket. So here I am, basically being handed on a silver platter the bag that I wanted, except it wasn't the exact specifications that I was looking for. Now my husband, of course, was feeling very generous at that moment, so I was not going to turn down the bag. So I did purchase that bag, and I wore it one time, not even for a full day, but I did wear it while I was in Hawaii. And I put it up literally the same day and did not open the box again because it just wasn't sitting with me that it was the original. I wanted the original so bad, but I didn't want to hurt my husband's feelings, nor did I want to seem like I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And, you know, I just said I'm going to put it in the safe and keep it there, and I didn't want to, you know, wear it while I was in Hawaii, have it damaged or ruined. So that was kind of my cover story. So I get back home, and you know, I'm debating on whether or not I need to make a big deal about this or not. So I decided to go to my essay at the local store here in Chicago that I go to. And I talked to him about it, and they didn't have the original either. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to do some research and see if this bag is available anywhere. So of course I called LV, and you know, it's nowhere to be found. And so I debated a little bit longer, and I realized it was going to be virtually impossible for me to get this bag. So I had decided I'm going to keep my bag. So I kept my bag, and I don't even think that lasted for 24 hours, and I just wasn't able to just let it go. So I started to look in the pre-loved market to see if I could find this bag. Now I knew this bag was brand new and probably going to be, you know, the price was going to be outrageous. Somebody was going to either double it or at least make me pay and suffer, you know, a lot of extra money just to get what I was looking for, because the bag was so new. So I couldn't imagine anybody selling it. But to my surprise, somebody was selling it, and it was brand new, never used. I don't know if they changed their mind. I don't know if they were past their 14-day return period with LV. But I was very lucky, and I found the original. And so I ended up going back to the store here in Chicago and returning my bag and purchasing this bag. And of course, that was a little bit of time in between because I wanted to make sure I got my refund and then purchase that bag. So, oh my gosh, what a debacle. But long story short is, when you know something's right, you just have to go with your gut. And, you know, these are real problems. I mean, come on. You know, there's like people starving out there and all kinds of craziness happening in the world. But at the same time, it's a lot of money that you're spending on these bags. So you want what you want. And so that is the most dramatic purchase that I had so far to date. And I'm just really thrilled that I, you know, held out for what I wanted. So I'm very, very happy with that original push-up Matisse. Okay, so that is that. Question number 7 is my current favorite handbag store. Well, that's definitely Louis Vuitton. But I will say that Henry Bendel has been giving Louis Vuitton a run for its money. Now, Chanel is always, you know, going to be one of those pie in the sky types of stores for me. I'm not going to ever just walk into a Chanel store and just purchase something same day unless I am prepared for that purchase, because it is, you know, ladies, it's a little bit higher of a price point, at least for the items that I want. Number 8, my current favorite handbag. My current favorite handbag, gosh, that's hard. I think it's still gonna be this. I don't know. It could be the push-up Matisse, but right now my heart is just, it's just taken with this bag. It is just taken. I love it. It's got the the handles, and it's got the shoulder strap, and it's black, so it can go with anything. I mean, it's just such a beautiful bag that's definitely my current favorite. Now, if you ask me in 3 or 4 weeks, it might be different. And that's sad to say, because that's not a cheap bag, but I do try to rotate, so we'll see. But right now, that's definitely my favorite. I've been carrying it quite a bit. Okay, now let's see. My least favorite handbag. Okay, probably my least favorite, considering I haven't even carried this. And I've owned it for at least probably 6 months. It's a Rebecca Minkoff bag. And some of you may recognize this from my Nordstrom anniversary sale haul video this past year. I picked this up. I went back and forth with this color and another color, which was like a camel color. But I chose to try something different, and I went with this bag. Now this bag is a pretty bag, okay? Isn't it? It's a pretty bag. It has that Balenciaga city bag feel, and that's probably what drew me to it. Now it's suede, and I don't typically buy suede. And you can see the price tag is still on this. It was normally $3.95, and during the anniversary I paid $263.90. And the inside is very spacious, lots of pockets, and lots of space. I mean, it's got a beautiful lining in it. It's very, very pretty. But I just haven't reached for this bag. And I don't know if it's the color or what it is that doesn't draw me to it. But it is a beautiful powdery blue color. And it does have a shoulder strap. It's very nicely made. So this is, not that I don't like it, I just don't think it's my favorite. So, you know, Nordstrom has a phenomenal return policy. They'll take anything back at any time. So this has been in the dust bag, and the receipt has been with it because it may go back to Nordstrom. I may be doing an exchange. So that is my least favorite. Okay, let's see. So my next handbag purchase. Okay, so I have seen quite a few really, really pretty bags lately. I think right now I'm pretty content with my collection. I do want to get a Neverfull in Damier Ebene with the rose ballerine interior. That is something that's kind of been on my short list for a while now, so that may be my next purchase. I did also see, I think it's called the Brittany bag, and it's Damier Ebene with the rose ballerine on the sides, and I will insert a photo of that here. It is a stunning bag. But I am going to try to be content with my collection for the most part and start to really rotate everything that I have. I just have to get a little bit more organized. Okay, and it says, what is your dream handbag? There's definitely a few bags on my list. So to narrow it down, I would have to say the Chanel So Black. I guess it's a mini, because I don't think they make a medium in this combination, but if they do, I would take a medium. I'm not really a double flap kind of girl, but I think what I'm looking for is a rectangular Chanel mini with the all black hardware and the black chain. I'm really liking that. But right now, like I said, I'm very content, and I do have my beautiful Chanel mini here that I'm loving, and I also have my vintage Chanel bag that I did an unboxing on, and it is a single flap bag, and you can find that in my videos if you scroll down. So I hope that you've enjoyed this tag video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure you're signed up for notifications as to when I upload a video. Follow me on Instagram at perstiva38. And as a reminder, I do have a P.O. Box. If you ever want to send me something in the mail, feel free to do that. That is in my comment section below. And I will look forward to seeing you all in the next video. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you next time, divas. Bye.